What if the real power move was making sure everyone had a seat at the table and a voice in the conversation? Let's talk about inclusive leadership. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Summer Owens, and I empower organizations and individuals to lead more confident and resilient lives, to be more confident, resilient leaders, whether they're leading teams or just their own lives. And I am so excited because I am continuing the lessons from my grandma, from this special book that I wrote. If you don't know why I wrote the book, be sure you go back and check it out, and go back and watch some of the other lessons that I'm sharing on confidence, resilience, leadership, and life. Now we're in the lessons on leadership, and we are all the way on lesson 71. Lesson 71, be inclusive. Now, we're living in a world where inclusive seems to be a bad word, but I want to challenge you, and maybe not even challenge you, might be with me, that inclusivity is a great thing. It's a positive thing, and it's a necessary thing when we talk about leadership. So let's get into this. Let's talk about what my grandma's had to say about inclusive leadership. Lesson 71, be inclusive. As I reflect on the life stories of my grandmas, I'm reminded of the importance of inclusivity. Both grandmas welcomed people from all walks of life. Their example taught me the value of creating environments where everyone feels heard, respected, and valued. In my leadership journey, I strive to encourage inclusivity by actively seeking out diverse perspectives and ensuring that everyone has a seat at the table. By embracing inclusivity, I honor the legacy of my grandmas and contribute to building stronger, more unified communities. Inclusivity enhances decision making by incorporating diverse viewpoints. It makes members feel respected and valued, which can increase engagement and loyalty. An inclusive approach also helps tap into a wide range of skills and experiences, boosting innovation and adaptability. So I'm so grateful that I had so many experiences early on in my life that exposed me to so many different types of people, races, religions, different backgrounds, financial situations, even mental capacities. I'm so grateful that I got to experience so many diverse perspectives, and it put me in a position where now, as a leader of different organizations and a leader in my family, I embrace and understand and truly value the perspectives of other people. And it's a crucial and important aspect of leadership, whether you're leading your family or you're leading a team or organization. So let's talk about some tips on how you can live this lesson, be inclusive, right now.
No, you can't have that. You can't do that. Have you ever heard that voice, maybe from someone else or deep down inside of you, saying, no, you can't? Ever felt like you weren't good enough, smart enough, or brave enough to have what you really want? You know, that promotion, that degree, that dream job, that house, that fulfilling relationship, that business, that life you've always imagined. Well, I'm confidence coach Summer Owens, and I'm here to tell you, yes, you can have it. And yes, you can do it. I'm the person to help you make it happen because I've been there. I faced doubts, fears, and setbacks head on. As a teen mom who was told my future was bleak, I chose to say, so what, to every obstacle I faced. I didn't let circumstances or self-doubt define me. I've probably done what you want to do. I've earned degrees, I've had dream jobs, I've launched business, written powerful books, bought houses, all while defying the odds. Now I want to help you to say so what to your fears and limitations too. I want to share my secrets to success with you in my Get the Guts to Go For It program. If you're tired of watching others live the life that you want and you're ready to turn your someday into today, let me help you embrace the so what mindset. Build your confidence and make your dreams a reality. Grab one of the limited spots for this program at getthegutstogoforit.com. I can't wait to help you go for it.
Promote an open environment. That's tip number one on how to live the lesson, be inclusive. Promote an environment where people feel comfortable sharing their ideas. And how can you do that? First, ask. Ask for people's ideas, ask for input, especially those people who don't regularly share. Ask, and when they share, appreciate it. Build on what they're saying, ask for more and more input, more ideas, but create an environment where people don't feel criticized, they feel encouraged to share. Educate on the value of diversity. That's tip number two on how to live the lesson, be inclusive. Conduct workshops or send your team or your family to workshops or seminars or conferences that teach about the value of diversity. Even in this climate that we're living in now, it's still crucially important that people understand the beauty and the value and the importance of diversity and difference of race, religion, color, creed, background, and just the diversity in perspective and ideas. So create a situation or create opportunities where people can learn about the value of diversity. Implement inclusive policies and practices. Step number 3 on how to live the lesson, be inclusive. So, well, again, whether that's in your family or in a work situation or in an organization, create policies and practices that let people know this is an inclusive environment. Show what you will and will not tolerate. Show what's important by the policies and the practices that you implement and that you enforce in your family and in your organization. Celebrate differences. That's tip number 4 on how to live the lesson. Be inclusive. Again, in this world, in this climate that we live in, it's still beautiful, and I encourage you to celebrate differences. Celebrate differences. We are all different in various ways. Celebrate those differences, whether that's appreciation days, cultural days, food fairs, or just education fairs. Celebrate the differences and the beauty of being different and making others on your in your family or in your teams understand and appreciate and love the differences in other people. Provide equal opportunities for growth. That's tip number 5 on living the lesson, be inclusive. So make sure everybody has the same access to resources and opportunities. And everybody, meaning your family, your team members, whoever you're leading, make sure that you provide opportunities, equal opportunities for growth and development. And that goes back to even some of the other tips and some of the other lessons, and just making sure everybody feels included. Everybody feels important. Everybody feels heard. Everybody feels respected and valued. And that's lesson 71. Be inclusive. Tell me in the comments some of the ways that you will implement some of these practices in your family or your organizations to make everybody feel more valued, more heard, more respected. Tell me in the comments how you will be more inclusive. And if you like this video, be sure to like the video. And if you got any value out of it, know that I did 70 other videos on confidence, resilience, leadership, and I have more to come on life. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single video. See you next time.